There is only one royal who has ever won an Academy Award, and that, of course, is Grace Kelly, the gorgeous superstar who married into the Monaco royal family, achieved her first and only Oscar at the age of 25. And then by 27, she was retired and became the Princess of Monaco. Despite her amazing star power, she starred in 3 Alfred Hitchcock films. The princess actually did not have a really grand tiara or jewelry collection overall. In fact, her mother-in-law kept the jewels that she had and ended up being inherited by her daughters, Princess Caroline and Princess Stephanie. But when it comes to Grace Kelly, she did really have 2 tiaras that were in her possession. And while they aren't grand, they do have a little bit of a history here. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you guys haven't been to Royal Fashion News, my name is Brittany, and today is Tiara Tuesday, where we share some of the history of the tiaras and the ladies attached to them on this channel. So if you're interested in subscribing, feel free to hit that button. And so first we got what most people just call Grace Kelly's diamond tiara, which has a festoon setting. It has 214 modern cut diamonds between carat weights of about 0.05 and zero point 0.3. And then she also has 45 baguette diamonds in this tiara that range from 0.05 again to 0.1, and it is set in platinum. It is made of graduating waves. So we don't actually know where or when she got this particular tiara. It did show up at the first major event in 1959 during the state visit to Italy, but we honestly don't know exactly when she got it, who she got it from, or who made it. So it is really a bit of a mystery, but it has this very simple look, and it has been on display several times since the princess's death. And this was one that she wore most frequently. Another notable event she wore it to was a state visit to Ireland. Obviously, her family is Irish, so that was quite a big deal. And she lent it to her daughter, Princess Caroline, for her first wedding to Philippe Jouant. But this one hasn't been seen in Monaco since the death of the princess. It has been on display occasionally in various capacities, but it has not been seen since. And obviously, though, as well, Grace preferred some rather large, intricate updos. So oftentimes, even if she wore this particular tiara, it got lost a bit in her hair. But I do love the simplicity of it. I think it is a gorgeous tiara for what it is, but I would feel like it's more of a starter tiara. And Grace, she had a couple that she was also lent as well, but she didn't really get to anything grander than these 2 particular pieces, despite the immense wealth of Monaco. So the second one is a bit more interesting. It's a Bon de Mur tiara. So this was made by Cartier, and it was given to Grace Kelly by the Société des Pans de Mer. So a quick way to call it is SBM, and it owns the Casino Monte Carlo and the Hotel de Paris. So these are 2 of the biggest, obviously, moneymakers in Monaco, really. And the government owns actually 35% of SBM. And the family, the Grimaldi family, so that it's the royal family of Monaco, also owns 35%. So it is a ruby and diamond tiara. So it has 3 sort of big elements on the top and then a diamond-studded frame. And the pieces can be removed and used as brooches. So those diamonds or ruby pieces can be removed as brooches. They can also be placed on a necklace. And in addition to that, the rubies can also be exchanged with diamonds. So this piece is rather flexible. And in order to complete the set, she was also given a pair of ruby and diamond earrings and some rings, which her daughters have worn. The Grimaldi family obviously still owns this particular tiara, but it's unclear what the current status of it is. Will it be worn by Charlene? Probably not. Charlene has not shown any indication that she is big into tiaras or big jewelry or that she wears them frequently. So at her wedding, she did not wear a tiara. She wore a diamond headpiece. She has worn the diamond tiara that was actually the diamond and sapphire tiara, I should call it, that was given to her by Prince Albert, her husband. She only wore that for a magazine cover, and that was it. Other than that, we have not seen it. So I don't particularly think Charlene will wear any of these other tiaras. So my best guess, hopefully, is Princess Gabriella will wear them eventually as the future younger heir of Monaco. Obviously, the future prince will be Jacques, her younger brother, technically, because boys get preferential treatment in the line of succession of Monaco. So we may see this on Princess Gabriella one day, but I just do not think we will ever see it on Princess Charlene. And another notable note is that somebody mentioned that the necklace that Emily Blunt wore at the Oscars looked rather familiar. And I looked at it, and it looks also remarkably similar to the festoon necklace made by Cartier for Princess Grace, the one that Emily Blunt is wearing is from Tiffany & Co., but their designs are remarkably similar. And so Grace is featured round and baguette diamonds included in the design. And that necklace was also worn by Grace Kelly's granddaughter, Charlotte Katsaragi, for her wedding to her husband. Unfortunately, it looks like they have now split. But it was great to see that particular piece of jewelry from Grace on one of her granddaughters. So hopefully, again, maybe we will see that on Princess Gabriella. Because again, it just doesn't seem like Charlene is really all that interested in the tiaras or other pieces of jewelry. But again, there could also be some family politics at play because Princess Caroline of Monaco, this is Prince Albert's older sister, she definitely has a huge voice within, I think, the Monaco royal family and how things are divvied up and everything. So it'll be interesting to see. But guys, let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think of the only royal who has ever won an Oscar, Grace Kelly. She is one of my favorites. My favorite movie of hers personally is Rear Window. I just think she looks absolutely fabulous in it. But she won her Oscar for a role called Country Girl, which is one she fought for. And she definitely exudes that old school glamour that Hollywood used to, that doesn't really have anymore, but that you see most often in royalty. So guys, let me know again what you think. I'd love to get your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you soon. Bye.
We don't count the carats, we count the centuries.